Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining today's class. And as I've been iterating to you all that today we'll be studying number system, right? Okay. And in number system, there are a few of the types of numbers which we want to understand. Okay. So the first one is the natural numbers. Okay. During the old times, what used to happen that people used to have sheep or goats or other cattle like cows. So they used to count them. And how they used to count them? Using stone, one stone, two stone, three stone, four stone, five stone, six stone. Okay. That's where that's where the origination of this natural number lies. Right, guys? So, as you guys have correctly guessed it by now, what numbers, the counting numbers, these natural numbers are also called as the counting numbers, starts from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it goes up till infinity. Right, guys? Natural numbers are the counting numbers which starts at 1 and it goes up till infinity. Okay. We have to look at this something like this on the number line. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes up till infinity on the right hand side. So all this number from here till here are your natural numbers. Right, guys? Whole number is all natural numbers plus 0. You will get whole number. Right. So just add a 0 over here. I mean, not 0 plus 1 or 0 plus 2 or something like that. Just the previous number before 1. Okay. Which is not fractional or, though there in number line, so many numbers will be there between 1 and 2. A lot many decimal numbers, rational and irrational numbers. Right. But not those numbers, a complete number. So over here it's 0. Yeah. So all the numbers from here up till infinity will be what? Your whole numbers. Right, guys? And now integers, we must have closely observed that we are starting from 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. But this is only the right hand side of the number line. How about the left hand side of the number line? Okay. This integers on the both hand side, to the right and to the left. Okay. It will extend up till infinity. So these numbers are called your integers. Right, guys? So far with me? Okay. These two, these all, both the green arrows taken together is your whole numbers. Okay. And rational numbers, okay. Rational numbers are such numbers which can be expressed in the form of P by Q. Okay. It can be expressed in the form of a P by Q, that means a fraction. Okay. Or there's another condition that Q should not be equal to 0. When Q becomes, the denominator becomes 0, the whole point of having it as a fraction is lost. Right, guys? Okay. It becomes we cannot say that P by 0 or let's say 1 by 0, 2 by 0 or something like that is a rational number. It's a imaginary number. Okay. And next is your rational number, irrational number. Okay. Such types of number which cannot be expressed in the form of P by Q. Okay. Let's say root 3. Okay. Now you might argue that it's root 3 minus root 3 divided by 1 we can write. Okay. But try to understand that roots are not your rational numbers. Okay. Because root 3 is as good as root 3 by 1 is as good as root. Okay. Which means that this denominator dividing by 1, that is of no use over here. Right. And when you look at it, root 3, yes. When you just try to find the square root of 3, how much will it be? 1.732, right? It's 1, 0, 2, 1.732, right now? Okay. So this 1.732 doesn't have any ending anywhere. Okay. Okay, guys. So that's the problem with this root 3, and that's why it's your irrational number, right? So roots are always your irrational number. Remember it, okay? But over here, if you tell me that okay, in that if that is the case, root 4 should also be your irrational number. But no, root 4 is not your irrational number. Okay, it will be 2. It can be reduced as 2. That's why it's your rational number. Root 4 is a rational number. Now tell me whether pi is a rational number or an irrational number. Yes, anybody?
Irrational numbers.
Irrational number. Okay. How, why, what, when? Nobody knows. Even the mathematicians have been confused. They have been solving it since ages. Okay. So pi is considered as a irrational number because the value of 22 by 7, how much is that? 3.1428. No, right. How much is this number? 3.1428. So this is not the exact value of pi. This is not the exact value of pi. Since nobody knows the exact value of pi, it has been considered as the irrational number. But we often write pi is equal to 22 by 7. Okay. But if I ask you what is pi, what will be your answer? What is 22 by 7? Guys, it's
So
a rational,
3.14.
yeah, 3.1428, whatever it just goes on. Okay. So I said pi is an irrational number. Okay, pi is an irrational number. Okay, let me clear up this. I said to you, pi is an irrational number. Okay, irrational number, right? And many a times we write pi is equal to 22 by 7, right? So ideally, 22 by 7 should also be irrational. Irrational, no? Right or not? Ideally. But since pi, the exact value of pi is not 22 by 7, it's somewhere near to 22 by 7. It has some sort of very good accuracy, but not 100%, right? Some 99.999. I don't know. I'm not writing this exact number. You'll have to figure it out. Okay. You'll have to Google it basically. So if I have to ask you whether 22 by 7 is a rational number or an irrational number, how it is? Is it in the form of P by Q, guys? Yes, it's in the form of P by Q, right? And Q is equal to 0. Q is not equal to 0. Q is equal to 7. So this, your 22 by 7 is what? It's a rational number. Clear, guys? These are exceptions. Okay. This was just for the sake of your knowledge. Right, guys? Okay. Don't break your head. Just enjoy. Okay. Break your head when question comes. Any problem, anyone? Shall we move, guys?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Thank you so much. So next is we have covered all this natural, whole, integers, rational, irrational. Factors. Okay. Let's take a number. Okay, let's take a number called 24. Okay. If we have to go into the right hand side, let's say this number, let's change it. Okay. We write it as 48. And what is this one time, two times? 72, 96, and dot dot dot. Okay. Now let's change the number. 12, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did I miss any number over here? Hmm? Guys, did I miss any number over here? 2q into 3, that means 4 into 2, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Now tell me, and I want some particular chap of you to answer. I want Beshma Ghani to answer. Veshma, good morning. I want to ask, what are these numbers? And I'm giving you two options, factors or multiples. Veshma Ganu, am I audible to you? Veshma Gani, leader of the team is missing. Okay, Kishore. Buddy, good morning. Kishore.
Sir,
Yes. The numbers I have highlighted in yellow, are these factors or multiples? For this number, for 24, I'm asking specifically. Okay. The numbers in yellow, they are the multiples or the factors.
multiple, sir.
I mean, the yellow numbers are multiples of 24 in relation to this number I'm asking. If these numbers highlighted in yellow are the multiples, then what are these numbers highlighted in green? 48, 92, 48, 72, and 96. Hmm? Kishore.
Sir,
Yes. One moment. Yep. So you are saying the number that I have highlighted in yellow, okay, they I have written in yellow, these are the multiples of 24. Multiples means what? You multiply. How does multiplication happen? One cell becomes two cell. Two becomes four. This four becomes eight. What is happening? It's increasing, but in this direction, what's happening? It's decreasing, right, buddy?
yes, sir, yes, sir.
So these numbers are factors or multiples? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Factors.
6. Factors, obviously factors. Thank you so much, Kishore, for participating. Now let's call let's call Christy. Yep, Christy. Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Yes. What do you think about 29 square? Okay, leave it. No bad trip today. Tell me the numbers that I have highlighted in green. These are multiples or factors. Christy,
Yes, sir.
the numbers that I have written in green with
Yes, sir.
respect to 24, what are these numbers? What are these numbers? These are multiples or factors?
Multiples.
Multiples. Obviously, these are multiples. Why so much of doubt? Come on. Okay. If you guys behave like that, then you got to be confident about yourself, and at least say it with confidence. Wrong and wrong only you say. Yeah. Right, Christy. These are multiples, right, buddy?
Okay,
Hmm?
sir.
You sure? You don't sound very confident, and I don't like it. Say it loud and clear. Multiple, sir. Okay. My eardrum should break. You should sound like, what the hell, sir? You are asking like this, huh? You think I'm in second standard or what? Teach me properly. You should tell like that. Yeah, Beshma Gani, welcome back to class. No worries, Krishi. I was just having some fun. Don't take it, yeah? Yeah.
No problem, sir.
Thank you so much, Krishi. We'll work hard. Don't worry, we'll make it happen, right? Yeah.
Okay.
So anybody who did not understand what is this factors and multiples? Harishri, you sure you understand what are factors and multiples?
Yes, sir.
Shall we move?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then you tell me what are factorials. If I have to write 5 factorial are represented like this. exclamation mark, kind of explanation mark. What do we mean by this? What do we mean by this?
Sir, I don't know, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. So factorial means multiplication of natural numbers up till that natural numbers. Okay. So when I write factorial of 5 factorial, it means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? When I write 10 factorial, it means 1, 2, 3, 4, up till 10 factorial. Sorry, up till 10, right? When I write, let's say 2 factorial, what we'll be writing, Harishri? 1 multiplied by 2,
Mhm.
right? Let's say I'm writing 4 factorial. What shall we write over here?
So
Harishri?
1 into 2 into 3 into 4, sir.
Yep, absolutely. And now, if I have to write 0 factorial, what will be the value of it? Harishri, try. The answer is not 0.
Is it 1, sir?
Yes, it's 1. 0 factorial is equal to 1 factorial, which is equal to 1. Right? Just remember it. Don't ask me why and how. Okay? Those who pursue their BSc in mathematics or statistics and things like that, it's their job. Okay, to do research into it. Our job is to find solution. Right, guys? Shall we move?
Yes, sir.
Let's study a little bit of absolute value. Okay. Let's take it a little bit faster. We're just approaching half an hour. I thought in half an hour I'll finish it off, but it did not happen that way. We start 10 minutes late because all of you just keep coming and I have to give entry. Anyways, so absolute value are the, the exact value, the magnitude. Okay, magnitude. Okay. Once I went to Ladakh, okay, Leh Ladakh, okay, and I went in winters. Okay, the temperature over there was -10 degrees. Okay, so if I have to ask you what was the magnitude, what was the degree, what was the absolute value over here, so we put a bar. Okay, we put this -10 inside the bar. Okay, and when a negative number comes out of this two brackets, okay, it gives us what? A positive number. Right, guys? And what if we put 10 over here? If we put 10 over here, it will come out as positive number as 10. Right? Okay. What essentially means absolute, what we essentially mean by absolute number is this. If I have to talk about the number from -1 to up till -3. Okay. So -1 to -3. This is how we'll represent on the number line. Okay. The absolute value is defined as the distance which can be plotted on the number line. Right, guys? Okay. So if I have to tell you -2, so absolute value is calculated from the origin up till that number. What is the length? Can you say the distance of Coimbatore from Chennai is -600 kilometers? Can we? No, we cannot say. Distance can never be in negative. Okay. Right now. So the absolute values can never be negative, can never be negative. Right? It has to be positive when it comes out of these brackets. Right, guys? Because we are absolutely dealing with the distance of that number. Okay, let's say I tell it -5. Okay, let's say I call it 5. Okay, so 5 is somewhere here, and from the origin, the distance is here, right, guys? So how much is your absolute value? This is 5. And to the left hand side, -5 will be somewhere here. Okay, -4 and -5. This number. So it's up till here. Right, guys? So this distance is your how much? 5. The only thing is that this is into negative direction. Right, guys? Okay. So let's say it's an x. Okay. If x is positive, okay, if x is positive, when it comes out, you're simply writing it as x. Okay. If x is negative, okay, you will be multiplying it by minus sign to get a positive sign. Right, guys? Those who did not get it, do not break your head. Right? Those who got it, it's good. Right? This is just for the information purpose. Right, guys? We'll move a little bit more quick so as to start solving the question, and we have got pretty good amount of questions, but you will realize that questions are just so easy that you was just, come on, sir, you just wasted half an hour and 45 minutes of time telling me these concepts and all. Okay. So what are prime numbers? It's defined as the numbers which have only two factors. Okay. At most two factors. Okay. At most two factors. And what are those two factors? Number one, and the number itself. Right, guys? When we have to pick up, let's say 7. Okay. So what are the two factors of it? Factors means what are the factors of this number? Only 1 and 7. So how many factors are there? 2, 1 and 7. And these two numbers are what? This number itself, that is 7 and 1. But in the case of 8, what are the factors? Like factors mean what are the numbers which divide that particular number? It is divided by 1, it is divided by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have more than two factors. And what are such numbers? Composite numbers. Any doubt up till here, guys? Please stop me and ask. Any doubt up till here, guys? Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. So tell me whether 2 is a prime number or a composite number.
Prime numbers.
Prime number.
Prime number. And why it's a prime number? Why it's a prime number?
It is divisible by 1 and 2, sir.
It's divisible by 1 and 2 only. And now you will tell me that, sir, what we really observed was that most of the prime numbers are what? Odd. Most of the prime numbers. In fact, all of them except this number 2. This is your exception. There is no other even number in mathematics other than 2. Okay. Other than 2, which is even and also prime. So there's a joke about it. Okay. And this joke, I read it in my IIM. Okay. And he was a junior of mine. His name is Shivam, working with Samsung right now in his headquarters, okay, in Mumbai. So he wrote it on his board, and there was a small, notes, okay. And that he wrote, in this world of odds, be the even prime. So I just smiled at that joke. Okay, in this world of odds, be the even prime. Okay. Try to think about it, what he meant. Okay. I hope you liked my joke, okay? Some nutty type of jokes, yeah. But no worries. Prime number is done, composite number is done, even number. Yeah, there is one more thing I want to talk about, the prime number. Okay. And look at this property very carefully. Okay. In fact, two things. The first thing is that between 1 to 100, okay, up till 100, how many prime numbers are there? How many
25, sir.
prime numbers? 25. Yeah. Who was that?
Rajesh Khanna.
Yep. Thank you so much, Rajesh. So 25 prime numbers are there between 1 to 100. Okay. If this assignment, if you do it, it will help you. Okay. Write down all the prime numbers between 1 to 100. It's a hard work, but you will enjoy it. Okay. The second thing I wanted to ask, I'll ask, please do not answer until I ask Amarnath, buddy, whether 91 is a prime number or not. Is a prime number or not? Amarnath. Mateshwaran.
No, sir.
Mateshwaran, who was it? Mateshwaran or Amarnath? Who was it? Guys. Guys, who was it?
Samarnath, sir.
Yep. Thank you so much, Amarnath. So absolutely, like all these small things will come. You'll encounter things like 289, and you'll keep guessing whether or not it's a prime or not prime. And how will you check it? You'll try to divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. There is a way to check this. Okay. Let's say you have to find out whether 289. This is the first concept. This is the first thing I wanted to tell. There are 25 prime numbers between 1 to 100. Remember it. Okay. You cannot ask me, sir, how 25 came. It is there. Okay. It is there. Naturally, it is there. God created it. Okay. So I haven't got any formula to tell you over here. Right. And the second thing I wanted to tell that you will encounter things like this, numbers like this, wherein you will get confused whether or not it's a prime number or not. This is the second thing I want to tell. And so how to check it? How will you check it? You will find the square root of it. Whether or not you are able to find a square root of it, you will try to find the nearest square root of it. What is the nearest square root of it? If you do 15 into 15, that is 225. Okay. If you do 16 into 6, that is 256. What is 17 into 17? 349. Guys. 289. Okay. So 289 is already there. Okay. Let's take the number called 331. Okay. Now let's try to evaluate whether or not it's a prime number or not. Who would like to say it's yes or no? Do not Google, do not calculate or anything like that. No chat GPT or anything like that. Okay. Stress your mind. This is what I want you guys to do. What do you think? It's a prime number or a composite number. It looks as if it is divisible by 11, but it's not. Okay. Why? Because we'll see the rules of divisibility when we go ahead. Right, boys? So you'll find the square root of it even or whatever the thing is. Okay, 18 square is 324. Is it, guys? 18 square is 324. Am I correct or wrong? Good morning, Deepthi. I know you are the topper, but it doesn't mean that you come late to the class. Okay, at least by coming fast to the class, you can help me. You can help the class to proceed fast. Okay, right, boys. So 331. I mean 18, 114. 324. Yep, that's correct. So we list down all the prime numbers up till 80. What are all those prime numbers? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's it. Okay. Now you got to try to divide. It's not divisible by 2, 3, 4. Let's try and divide it by 7. Not 11 either. Guys, check from this side. Is it divisible by 7? Buddy, mute yourself. Yep. Buddy, mute yourself. Whoever it is. So let's try a 728. 551. No, not divisible by 7 either. 26. 13, 26. 71. Not divisible by this either. 17, 16, 161. 161. It's not divisible by this either. So now we'll conclude that 331 is a prime number. Anybody who did not get it? Anybody who did not get it? How to check whether a number is a prime or not? Boys and girls, am I clear to you all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah. The third thing I wanted to talk about the prime numbers, because these prime numbers, since time immemorial, for all the mathematicians, for all the researchers, have been, a subject of fascination. So they have done a lot of work around it, and another work is to find the position of the prime numbers. Okay, and they found out that on a number system, there was very high chance of, let me repeat, there was very high chance of finding the natural numbers in and around 6x plus or minus 1. Okay, we'll try to evaluate it with respect to 331 as well. Okay, let's start to understand what this Greek mean over here. The prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 17, 19, and things like that. Let's draw it all. Let's say this is 0, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. So 6x is here. 6x is here, this position. In this position, your 6x is here. Okay. Now you see at this position, you found a prime number. Okay. There's a very high chance, I said. I did not say that there's for certain it will be there. Now you will argue that, sir, 2 and 3 are not in that position. So these two are exceptions. Right? Except this. You over here is what, 11? Over here is what, 13? So 6x plus or minus 1. Okay. Let's try to evaluate 6x plus or minus 1. Let's try to put the value of x as 1. What will you get? 5 and 7. Are they prime? 6x. Let's try to put the value of x as 2. 6 into 2. 12. 12 minus 1. 11 and 13. Let's put the value of x is equal to 3. That means how much? 17 and 19. Let's try to put the value of x is equal to 4. How much it is? 23 and 25. I told you that wherever it's 6x, okay, where is this 6x? X means the multiples of x. Right, guys? Okay, this is what we are doing. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's a very high probability of finding it here at this position. Very high probability of finding it here. 25 is not your prime number. Everybody knows it, right? If you don't know it, 25 is divisible by 5 into 5, which is basically 5 square. And 25, you got what? The factors as 1, 5, and 25. It has got more than 2 factors. That's why it's a composite number. So now let's postmortem this number 331 as well. Guys, we'll have to officially extend the class for half an hour today. Please try to stay back up till 7:30, right? And by 7:30 we'll have a hard stop. Okay. Or I mean, those who have classes, colleges, anyways, you guys leave. So it's your choice. Yeah. Let's try to evaluate it. Let's try to write it in the form of 6x plus and minus 1. So floor is open to all, and I want to know what should we plug the value of x over here. The floor is open to all. Okay, let's talk to the creme de la creme. Deepti. I mean, in numeric ability, yeah, they might be very pathetic in other subjects. Yeah. And they are, many of them, they are. Okay. Okay, Harita, Shruti. I
Sir,
want,
I was thinking, sir.
yes, I want 331 to be represented in the form of 3x plus or minus 1. I want to ask you, what is the value of x over here? First of all, you tell me, can we represent this number which we found out to be prime in the form of 6x plus or minus 1? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes, obviously, yes. That's why I'm telling you to do it. Right, guys? Is it that tough? Is it that tough? Just trying to divide it by 6. Or otherwise, let's say 331. Let's say we'll take 1.
Dharmesh,
And sorry, who is that?
Rajesh Khanna.
What is that number, buddy?
The 55.
55, sir.
55. Yeah, absolutely 55. Okay. So what point I was trying to make over there was that the position of any prime number, I mean, there's a very high chance of finding a prime number at this position, which is represented at 6x plus or minus 1. So if we put 55 over here plus or minus 1, okay, so it's 330. 330 plus or minus 1. That means using plus you will get one answer, that is 331, and using minus you will get answer, which is 329. Your task is to find out whether or not 329 is a prime number or not. How will you find out? I told you, right? You will take the nearest square root of it, even if it's not a complete square number. Okay. That comes to be somewhere around 18, and you will list down all the prime numbers which are lesser than 18. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, whatever. I mean, like this. Okay. And you'll try to check whether any of these prime numbers can divide this or not. Am I clear, ladies and gentlemen? If I'm not clear, please, please revise it. Okay. Spend time with it. Think through it. Okay. It's not possible. I'm telling you from my own experience that when I was taught number system for 2 months, okay, a majority of the time I was scratching my head, okay, and I'm your faculty. So I can understand your condition on that side, okay. So, and those of you who are gifted, they will be gifted, okay. There are exceptions, okay, outliers like, even prime. Anyways, shall we move, guys? Rewind,
So just a
pause.
confirmation.
Yes, buddy.
So
What's
the
it up?
prime number we say is it is not a square root and also it is not satisfying the condition of 6x plus 1 plus or minus 1.
It's 329 you're talking about.
So no, sir. Generally, I'm asking for getting a conclusion of whether it is a prime number or not. The number should satisfy these both conditions.
Yeah, absolutely. This
Okay,
number should satisfy this both the conditions. Absolutely. I mean, there are you. What point I'm at? I'm trying to make. This is 6x. These are 6x. Okay. Now into 2 is like this is 12x. Okay. Right.
Okay, sir.
At this position, I mean saying that prime numbers can only be found here or here, here or here. Okay. At any other point, there is 100% certainty that there will be no prime numbers. Okay.
Okay,
No
sir.
prime numbers. Right.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
But the thing, Shruti, that you said, okay, one, see, it is satisfying, it is 6x plus or minus 1. Okay. There will be many of the instances that at this point, you will have a composite number. Okay.
Okay, sir.
You get the point. So the best way to decipher whether or not it's a prime number or a composite number, you see, this is located at this position called 6x minus 1. Right. At this
Yes.
position, we had a very high chance of finding the prime number. Right.
Okay,
So
sir.
to confirm it, we'll take the nearest square root of it, list down all the numbers and check whether they are dividing it or not.
Okay,
Right.
sir. Yes.
That's the only way, unfortunately, over here.
Okay, sir.
Shall we move?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your participation. I hope even the good chaps will have all these doubts. Okay. Even number, everyone knows it. 2, 4, 6, 8. At least one of your factors should be 2. Okay. Odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, things like that. Any doubt up till here, ladies and gentlemen? Shall we move? Shall we move? Yep. We come to something called the HCF and LCM. Okay. What does HCF stand for? Highest common factor. Highest common factor. Let's list down two numbers, 24 and 36. Now tell me what are the factors for 24? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 6. No, it's not 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whenever you reached half of it, just double it. Okay, 24, that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, no, 9, yes, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Did I miss anything, guys? Did I miss anything? Did I miss anything, guys? Do you know how to find 24 will have how many factors? We'll be reading it here. But before this, I want to ask, did I miss any of the factors here, guys? Yes or no? No? Sorry? Bari. Bari, are you trying to say something, Bari? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. No worries. Yes. Guys, if you do not have any doubts or queries, please mute yourself. Yep. Pavikaran. So tell me, did I miss any of these factors of 24 and 36 over here? Okay, I did not miss anything in my opinion. Anybody would like to contest? We are studying HCF, highest common factor. So these are the factors. Okay, factors divide that number. Multiples are the multiples of that number. It's like 1x, 2x, 3x, 4x, like that. Okay, these are the factors. Now we are talking about common. Can we find HCF of a single number? Yes or no? Guys,
No, sir.
no, we cannot. It has always to be in relation to some number. Right. That's why we have taken two numbers. Now, sir, tell me what is the HCF of 24? We cannot find this. No. I mean, highest and common and factor. Buddy. Okay. So which is the highest and which is the common? What is the common and highest? Is it 12? Is it 12, guys?
Yes, sir.
So what is the HCF over here? Dinesh. Dinesh.
Yes, sir.
Yes, buddy. What is the HCF over here?
12.
12. Yeah, 12. 12. Yeah. Say it loud and clear. I mean, do you guys fear something or what?
No, sir.
No, don't. Ever. Yep, Dinesh. Shall we move?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Yep. Thank you so much. So this is basically your HCF. There is another way to find HCF. Those who do not know it, I know many of you do not know it. Pay attention. Okay. This is called division method. 24 and 36. For the whole numbers, I mean, for the natural numbers, you will have to find like this, right? Division method, you write 24, the lower number, and 36 over here, right? Divide it one time, 24. What is the remainder? 12. Now, this becomes with which you will divide this number over here, 24. How many times? 2 times, 24. That means 12 is your HCF. Right, guys? Now, if I have to tell you, if I have to ask you, find out the HCF of, no, let's not take 17. Let's take 16 and 28. What is the HCF of this? You will do like this. What is the HCF of it? Those of you who know it, they can tell. Open for the floor. 12. Now you will write. You will take this one here. 1 time. 12. 4 is the remainder. Now again you will take this one here. 12. Try not do it at your own end. You will see. Whenever I teach you, when I give you all these examples, those of you who do not know it, okay, take all the numbers by yourself and fiddle around. That's how it will come. That's how you will feel confident that, yeah, come on, I got it. Okay, instead of feeling bad or sorry about it. So how much is the HCF, guys, over here? HCF, how much is that? HCF. Open for the floor, guys. Be quick.
4, sir.
4, sir.
Absolutely 4. Yeah. Why do you feel so shy? So this is basically your HCF. LCM, I've been telling you now. I've taught Harishri HCF, LCM like nobody else. So, Harishri, can you please come front and volunteer? Yes, Neha, good morning. Good morning, Sneha. Harishri, are you there, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Did I teach you how to find LCM? Do you remember it?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So I'm giving you some numbers. Let's say that number is 10, 12, 15. What should be the LCM of this number? Okay, fine. Let me make it easy for you. Just find for these two numbers. 10 and 12. What is the LCM of it? You find and tell me.
$60, sir.
Yep, 60. Absolutely. Thank you so much. See, those who do not know LCM, lowest common multiplication. Are these multiples? Are these multiples into 1, into 2, into 3, into 4, 5, 6? These are also the multiples. Can you find the LCM of a single number? Okay. No, it has to be in comparison with two numbers at least. Or if you want to find, you can at max say that that number itself is the LCM. Okay. So which one is the common and the lowest one? 60, no? Guys. 60, no? What would be the next number from here? Anybody would like to contribute? Guys, anybody? Anybody?
120, sir.
Yep, 120. 120. The next will be 180. The next will be 240. Okay. Just for the sake of knowledge. Okay. Knowing this much will help. Knowing this much will help you very good marks. Right. But we are dealing with lowest common factor. That means that is 60. And 120, 180, 240, 300. These numbers are your what? Common multiplication. That's it. Okay. Not lowest common factor, lowest common multiplication, LCM. There is another way, the division way, which I've been telling you, 5 and 6. Make it in such a way that in the end you are left with nothing other than 1. Okay. So in the end, again, if you do it, so you do it by 2, it's 3. If you do it by 3, it's 1. It's 1. 3 into 2, 6 into 5, 30 into 2, 60 is your LCM. But if you are preparing for any competitive exam, you should not use this method. Okay. You should be able to think by yourself that, okay, if you are dealing with numbers like 10 and 15, then 30 will be your LCM. Think with this number and try to in mind think that okay 15. Okay, next number is 13. The multiplication is 30 divisible by 10. Yes, it is divisible by 10. That means we'll conclude your LCM is 30. Right, guys? Shall we move? There's a small concept. Okay, there's a small concept which talks about the relation of LCM and HCF in relation to those two numbers. Okay, we were dealing with 24 and 26. 24 and 26 we were doing. Okay, sorry, 24 and 36 we were dealing with. Or otherwise, let's just make it a little bit more easy. Let's deal with some number called 10 and 12. Okay, in that case, what is your HCF? Guys, okay, what is LCM? Aristide told this is 60. What is HCF, guys? Highest common factor. Ironically, guys, HCF, I mean, you might treat HCF highest, but this number generally is less than lowest common multiplication. I mean, how do I say this to you? But that's the wonder of mathematics. Even though the name is highest common factor in relation to LCM, it is lower than that. Do you guys have any doubt as to why the HCF is 2? Yes or no? The LCM is 60. Yes or no, guys? Let's say we did not know that this 12 is a number over here. If we have to verify this formula, HCF into LCM is equal to product of two numbers, 10 into, we don't know. The other number we don't know. Let's put it X. If you do this, X is equal to 12. Are we able to find? Had I chucked this one, would you, yep. All cool? Anybody who is not following me? So if I chuck any one of these, and there are four things, okay? In this number, this is one LCM, HCF, LCM. This is your number one, number two. I erase this and ask any of, and I give you three. Can you find this? If I chuck this one out and give you rest of the three, can you find this? Can you find it, guys? Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? Abhikaran, are you getting it, buddy? James? Yes, Abhikaran, are you getting it, buddy? Come on. Speak
Yes,
loud
sir.
and
Yes,
clear.
sir.
Cool. Christy, are you getting it? Or lost somewhere?
Sir, explain me
Are you
once,
getting
sir.
it? Yep, sorry.
Sir, I'm Harishri, sir. Explain me once, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much. I like that gut. Because unless you ask me, how would I know that you are getting or not getting it? Okay. So there is this property, there is this relation, okay, which mathematicians have found out that if you multiply the LCF and HCF, this will essentially mean that we will be getting the product of the two numbers. Okay. We assume that two numbers were 10 and 12. Right, Harishi? So far with me.
Yes, sir.
LCM is how much? You said.
60, sir.
What is HCF?
Highest common factor, sir.
No. What is HCF in numbers of these
Two.
two, 10 and 12? 2. How did you find out? We'll do like this. 1 time 10, 2 times. Now pull this number here. 10. 5 times 10. Gone. This is your HCF. Or if you don't want to do it like this, what are the factors which divides the 10? 1, 2, 5, 10. Is there any other number? No. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12. Which one is the highest and common and factor? 5, 10. 10 is here, 10 is not there. 12 is here, 12 is not there. 5 is there, 5 is not here. 6 is here, 6 is not
Two,
there.
sir.
4 is here, 4 is not there. Right. So HCF is 4. Thank you so much. Now, by this property, one moment. By this property, HCF into LCM. Okay, let's say we don't know LCM. We don't know LCM. We only know these two numbers. Okay, so HCF is 2 into LCM. We don't know. We have to find out. This is an assumption that we don't know. Product of two numbers. What are those two numbers? 10 into 12. Now tell me what is the value of LCM here? By using this, Harish, how much is this? If we have to reorganize this, it will become what? 10 into 12. When you take multiplication into the other side, it will be written in denominator.
Yes, sir.
How much is that? 12 into 5, right? How much is that? Quick, guys,
sir.
quick. Don't be shy. Got to move.
60, sir.
60, yeah, 60, yeah. It's 60, guys. So what if I tell you that two numbers, one number we know it is 12, the other number we don't know what is that. But we know HCF is 2 and LCM is 60. How will you find out? Tell me. Can we find this what? Harish, can we find this what using this? Can we? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
You sure you are getting it?
Yes, sir.
You sure? You don't sound confident. So we got HCF and LCM. Okay. Look, guys. Look once more, you guys. We took some number. Okay. Let's say, how do I tell that to you? Okay. 12 and some number. LCM is 36. Okay. Harishri, look at it. Right. And your HCF is 6. Okay. One of the numbers is 18. One of the numbers. Okay. Let's represent it as number 2. What do you think would be the N2? Harishri.
Yes, sir.
Now you know all these values. Now put this into this formula. This formula HCF into LCM is equal to product of the two. Now product means what? Product means what? Multiplication.
Yes, sir.
Are you feeling sleepy? Okay. So HCF into LCM, that means 6 into 36
Yes,
is
sir.
equal to N1 means 18 into N2. Now you tell me what is the value of N2? Take 1 minute of your time. Okay, no problem. Guys, unless people ask me like this, I won't be able to tell. Okay, there is no silly doubts. Right, guys? James, are you with me, buddy? Yeah, Harishri, did you find out? I'm waiting for you.
No,
Mateshwaran.
sir.
Okay. We want to
sir.
find. Sorry?
12.
Yep, absolutely 12. And who is that?
Abhikaran, sir.
Avi Karan, can you please help Harishri and please communicate to her how did you find out 12 from this calculation? Can you please do it for me? Harishri, look. Thank you so much, Avikram. Thank you so much for your participation. Okay. Look, you have these two, 18 and 2. Okay. If you don't want to, you do not know that this 18, if it is in the multiplication, right? Okay. It is right. A plus B is equal to C. Can we find B? If we have to find B, we'll have to take A as to the right hand side of the equal sign. And when it moves to the other side of this equal sign, what happens? It changes its sign. And what it essentially mean by it changes its sign is that A plus B is equal to C. We are reducing -1 on both the sides. If we reduce both the side -1, over here we'll have B remaining, and on the right hand side we'll have C minus A remaining. Right?
Yes, sir.
Are you with me? No worries, no worries. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you so much for asking. Anybody, Mateshwaran, James, I really encourage you to ask doubts like this. Okay. So we are basically dealing with 6 into 36 is equal to 18 into N2. If we divide both the sides by 18, will we get N2? Will we get N2?
Yes, sir.
Yes, absolutely. So this 18 gone, this 18 gone 2 times. So how much is that? 12. Right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Will you ever forget this in your life? Don't do
No.
that, okay? Because at the cost of, we have learned, I know this doubt must have many of you guys, but anyways, okay, they don't ask. But many of you, those who are fairly good with this, they'll be feeling, come on, sir, let's move fast, yeah. What the hell? Where are you stuck? Okay. But no worries, okay. Nobody will close in 0 or minus from this class of mine. Every one of you, no matter what, in realistic terms, you are going to get at least 50% marks, at least 50%. I'm not showing you some unrealistic picture. Whether or not you have some brush with mathematics before or not, whether or not you have some silly doubts, idiotic doubts, foolish doubts, you are going to get this one, right? Tell me one honest feedback that at least have I enabled you to fiddle around with the questions on the D-Day? Okay. Slowly and gradually, your fear of test taking will also go away, right? Guys, say yes or no, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Thank you so much, buddy. Now we are over here, HCF of a fraction. This is the formula, remember it. Okay. I want you to find now, until now we were dealing with numbers. Now let me write something like this, 4 by 7, 2 by 3. These are the 3 numbers I'm telling you, find HCF. And I tell you, this is a direct question. This is a direct question in your both CDS mathematics and AFCAT mathematics. Okay. So when you have to find out the HCF of a fraction, you will have to deal the numerators and the denominators. So when you have to find out the HCF of a fraction, the method is to find the HCF of numerator, capital N, divided by the LCM of denominator, capital D. HCF is how much? Highest common factor of the numerator over here. It's 2.
2 divided by 21, sir.
Yep. Absolutely. It's 2. And what is the LCM? Harishri, what is the LCM of 3, 7, and 3? Will this 3 make any difference? No, it won't make any difference. Right. The introduction of, if I ask you, what is the LCM of this? these numbers, will we have to multiply 28 into 3 into 3 into 3? No, it's not required. Okay, because these are all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different numbers. And when you have to find the LCM, that means the multiplication, that is 7, 14, 21, and the 3, 6, 9, 12. And for rest all others, it will be the same. Right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
So in the denominator, what will be the number? 21. Cool. Welcome back, Joel. We haven't even started the questions yet. And how much is it? 15 minutes. So LCM of a fraction, we find it by finding the numerator LCM and the denominator SCM. Do you want me to explain it? Yes or no? Is it not just opposite of what we studied over here? Right? Co-prime numbers, you have to have a set of numbers, right? And those set of numbers, the HCF has to be 1. Right? I'm moving a little bit fast, guys. I know it. Those of you who did not understand it, I have told you this. Just think it in opposite direction. Okay. 4, 7. What is the HCF? What is the HCF? Highest common factor. 6, 12. Yeah, 6, 12. What is the highest common factor? Or is it a co-prime? Yes or no? Is it a co-prime? Yes or no?
No, sir.
No, it's not a co-prime because their HCF is not 1. Their HCF is 6. Right, guys? Okay. So this is your co-prime numbers. Okay. Number system will not come in a single day. You'll have to think through it, work through it, feel through it. Okay. Just like in your physics, you have methodology. In chemistry, you have chemical reaction. Over here also, everything follows from one to another. To be able to think in that logical flow, you will require practice. Those who are able to answer in class, they must have practiced. None of us are Abhimanyu. It's as simple as that. Right, guys? Shall we move? Now let's start factor theory, a concept which is very, very near and dear to my heart. Okay. Let's write down 24. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm writing the factors of 24. 4, 6, 8, 12, 24. How many factors? How many factors are there? Guys, just count it and tell me. Quick, open for the floor, guys.
7, sir.
You sure?
8, sir.
Yep. 8 is the
8.
factor. Right. Can we reach at this number without writing all this number? Can we do that? So the answer is yes. Fortunately, answer is yes. The mathematicians were so badass that they found it out. In order to find out how many factors 300 will have, we don't have to write 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, fine. No, 5 also, 6 also. No, 7, 8, 9, up till 300. How much time do you think it will take? Eternity. Do we have that much? No. Right? We got to spend time with the girlfriends as well. We haven't got time. I mean, girlfriends or boyfriend or whatever. I mean, whatever the case may be. Or if you are single, must be searching for one. So, jokes apart, 24. Anybody would like to help me? How do we decipher the number of factors of 24 is 8? How did we decipher? So look, 24 is what? 8 into 3. Right, guys? This is nothing but 2 cube into 3. Right? So far with me. Are you guys so far with me? If
Yes,
by
sir.
any
Yes, sir.
chance. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Who said no? Abhikran said no.
Sir, I didn't say no.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. Thank you so much for participating. So the number of factors are given with a formula called what? Okay. X plus 1 into y plus 1 into z plus 1 into dot 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 whatever. Okay. What are all these x plus x and y? These are the powers of these numbers. Okay. So your numbers of factors will be 4 into 2. That means 8. I know you did not get it. No problem. Let me tell you again. Tell me one number, one fairly good number. Shall we work with 58? How can we write 58? 2 into 29. 29 itself is a prime number. So how many prime numbers are there? Okay. How many factors are there?
Two.
You show 2. There is 1 and 58 as well, buddy. So how did we find it out? This power plus 1 into, again over here, this power plus 1, which means which gave you 2 into 2, which is equal to 4. This is the, guys, magic of mathematics, right? When I was told this concept for the first time in my life, I got all the gyans of this world then. That was the case. That's how I felt, honestly. So let's take another number. Okay. Okay, let's take this number called 120. Tell me how many factors are there. To find the number of factors of 120, first we'll have to break it into what? In its factorized form. Right? No, 2 is to x plus 3 is to y plus 5 is to z. This is called factorized form. Right, guys? So how do you write it this way? Tell me, how do you write it this way? I mean, if you do it a long method, it is like 60, it is like 30, it's like 15, it's like 3, 5, okay. Right? Did I do any mistake anywhere? So 120 is equal to 2 cube into 3 into 5. Any doubt? Any doubt? Guys,
No, sir.
any doubt?
No, sir.
We can write it. You must be able to, with practice, you should be able to write 120 as this without writing this. Right? Think in mind, 20 into 6. Okay. 20 means what? 4 into 5. 4 into 5 into 6. Okay. Let's write somewhere 4 into 5 into 6. Okay. 4 into 5 into 6. How many 2's are there? There are 2 2's. 1, 2. 2 cube. Okay. 1, 3 also is there in this 3. 1, 5 is there. That's it. Think it that way. Be quick. Okay. And it comes. It's a function of practice. Now tell me what is the number of factors here. Each of these numbers, their powers plus 1. Let the power is A, B, and C. Now tell me. Guys, come on. I mean,
16, sir.
seriously.
16, sir.
Yep, 16. Absolutely 16. Right. So it is 3 plus 1 plus 3. Is there any power above it? Yes, there is 1. It's not 0. There is 1. Had it been 0, the whole expression would have become different, right? 1 plus 1 into 1 plus 1. Those of you are appearing for CDS maths, listen these things carefully. Okay? They will have a direct question. AFCAT maths may or may not be asked, but knowing it will help you. Okay. So if you do it, it's 16, right? And quickly, guys, tell me what is the number of factors of 144? I want this answer from Sandhya. And I also issued there in class, PQRS. Okay, not Sandhya, then Sandil Raja. Yep, buddy. You. Q. How many factors are there in this? Hmm? Hmm? How many factors are there, Senthil Raja? Guys. Buddy, good morning, good morning, good morning, buddy. Are you there? Senthil Raja,
15, sir.
buddy. Yeah, who is this?
Abhigram, sir.
Yeah, but yeah, thank you so much for participation. Senthil Raja. Okay. Our buddy is Raja, he's the king. So who will answer? Okay, no problem, sir. Sorry for disturbing you. Okay. So this is how much 4 plus 1 into 2 plus 1. We should not disturb the sleep of our kings, right? What if they sell you? What if they send you to cellular jail? Huh? I do not want to have that. I'm sorry, buddy. Sorry, sir. So 4 plus 1, 5 into 3, it's 50. Right, guys? Those who did not understand, please ask. Okay. There is one thing I want you guys to keep in mind. Just keep in mind. What type of number is 144? Is it a perfect square?
So,
Is it a perfect square, guys?
Yes, sir.
Now let's try to find out the number of factors for 36. It's how much? 2, 3, 3 into 3, 9. Right, guys? So the number of factors for a perfect square will always be odd. Just try to find 120. How much did we find 120? 3 into 5 into 2 cube. Right? No. How much did we find? That means 4
16,
into
sir.
2 into 2. 16. You see over here, it's even. It's odd. You find how many factors do we have for, let's say, 64? It's 2 raised to 6. It's 2 raised to 6, guys. Right? So this plus 1, we don't have anything here. So let's just check it. It's 7. It's what? Odd. Is it, guys?
Yes, sir.
Guys, is it? So in higher level of mathematics, these things will come into picture. Right? So the number of factors of a square number is what? Always odd. Always odd. You take any other number, you take 1331. I mean, is it a square? Sorry, it's a cube root of 11. Sorry, apologies for that. Okay. Let's say 144. Yeah, we already taken 144, 169, 400, 441. Any number you take, okay, you will have your number of factors as what? Right, guys? So before, so let's not, it's already about 7. Okay. And okay, 27 of you are here. Thank you so much for being here. To find how to find the odd and even number of odd and even factors. Okay. I mean, let's say if I've written 24, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. There are some even number of factors. These 4, 6, 8, 24. These are all even. These are all even, guys.
Yes,
Isn't
sir.
it?
Yes, sir.
How many even number of factors are there? 6. How many odd number of factors are there? 2. Okay. How will you find it? How will you find it? How will you find it? Do you want this as an assignment? Or you want to know right now? Okay, take time. Okay, look. 24 can be written as 2 cube into 3, right? 8 into 3, 24, right? Total number of factors we found out is 8. We also know even an odd number of factors. But now you have to tell me logically how did we arrive this number so that we'll make a generalized rule for every other thing as well. Okay. For any other number, if we have to find out even number of factors, how will we do that? If we find the odd number of factors, how will we do that? Okay. Do not Google it. Do not Google it. Okay, that's not going to help you. And think through it. Please think through it. Those of you who want to go to college or wherever, okay, please go. Or if by any chance, if you can include it, okay, just if you are logging it from your phone, just keep playing it. Okay, I don't want you to watch my recording. Okay, my subscribers and viewers will grow anyways. Okay, that's not dependent upon somebody or anybody watching this or not. Okay, think through it. I give you 1 minute of time to think through it. Okay, fiddle around these powers. Okay, fiddle around this power. This is your hint. When we write 3, when we have to find the number of factors, why do we do 3 plus 1? Why do we do 1 plus 1? You have to find out the reason behind this one. The moment you find out, that's the eureka moment for you. Okay, so take 1 minute of your time. I'll just come back. Okay, I'll be able to listen to you, but won't be able to reply back. Okay, 7:02. I'm coming back. Right, boys? Cool. And we'll finish off this number system and probability today. Right? So stick around. Except for those of you who have classes and colleges, they might want to drop off. Okay. Yes, boys. Any breakthrough? Any breakthrough, guys? Look.
Sir, multiplying that power by 2.
Yep, multiplying that power by 2. I mean, which power?
Sir, the power number 3 2 into 2 and 1 into 2.
So
Please say again. Sorry?
Sir, the power is 3 and 1, sir.
One by one. The other in the background is Aryan, right? Aryan. Okay. Aryan, wait a moment, buddy. Let's listen to Avikaran, what he's saying. Yeah.
Sir, there are two numbers with the power. It's 2 and 3. The powers are 3 and 1. You have to
Yes.
multiply that 3 into 2 and 1 into
3 into?
2, so
2. Okay, and why so?
it makes a similar things. That's why.
Okay, you are very close. Aryan, yes, buddy, what's your perspective?
Sir, this is Rajesh, sir.
Sorry?
So multiplying the this is Rajesh Khanna.
Oh, okay, yep, Rajesh, sorry.
So multiplying the even factors into 2, sir.
Okay, with what? Multiplying the even factors will be 2. I mean, with what?
Into 2, sir. Number of even factors into 2, sir.
Okay. No problem. Very close. Both of you, very good try. Okay. Very close. Just look at over here carefully. Okay. It's like this. When we essentially write 3 plus 1 into 1 plus 1 to find the total number of factors. Which in this case is 8. What we essentially mean is that 2 raised to the power can be written in what? 4 different ways, not 3 different ways. 1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. Right? And 3 is what? There are 2, that means 0 and 1. These 2 different ways. Now you pick up any different combination. 2 is to 0 and 3 is to 0. Or 2 is to 0, 3 is to 1. Okay. Or 2 is to 1, 3 is to 1. Or 2 is to 2 square and 3 0. Okay. Now tell me how much is this? This is 1. This is what 3. This is what how much 6. This is what how much 4 into 2, 12. Okay. Basically, what are all these numbers? What are all these numbers? These numbers are their factors, isn't it? If you write it in this combination, these numbers are your factors. First, you tell me, did you get this answer to this question that why do we do power plus 1? When we write 3 cube in factorization form, we mean that it can be written in 4 different ways. 3 raised to the power 0, or 3 raised to the power 1, or 3 raised to the power 2, or 3 raised to the power 3. Are you with me, guys? Are
Yes,
you
sir.
with me, or is it a Greek to you? Think through it. I mean, it means that 2 raised to the power 3 means, okay, if we write it into 0, 1, 2, 3, okay, this is why this plus 1, because 0 was hidden here. Right, guys? It can be written in 4 different ways. 2 raised to the power 4, or 2 raised to the that power can be written in 4 different ways, and 3 could be written in 2 different ways. Okay. So if I have to make this, we have to find the even number of factors. We will have to ensure that there is at least one 2 in that number, at least 1 2, at least 1 2. I mean, if there is a presence of 2, then only it will become even. No, guys, it's a very high level. It's a high level, at least it's not very high level. Okay. So if you are not getting it, only targeting AFCAT, it's okay. And it doesn't come in first go. Right? So try to understand, make your effort. Anything, it's okay. Right, boys? So if I have to make it even, let's just try to imagine this scenario wherein we put in 0, 2 raised to the power 0. If we put 2 raised to the power 0, we are basically eliminating 2 by writing is equal to 1. That means for writing 2 raised to the power something, we will have only 3 possibilities, that is 1, 2, and 3. Guys, are you with me so far? And for writing 3, this number 3 will not affect your whether the number is even or not, because you have already ensured that your factors will be even by including at least 1 2 in it. Guys, are you so far with me?
Yes,
So
sir.
which
Yes,
will
sir.
be written as 3 raised to the power of 2, 3 raised to the power 0 or 1. But here we cannot write 2 raised to the power 0 in order to find the factor. You just see what will happen. If we write 2 raised to the power 0, there are two other options, 3 raised to the power 0 and 3 raised to the power 1, which essentially will give you 1 and the other one will give you 3. These are all what? Your odd factors. Right, guys? Whether you are able to find even or odd, you will do this total minus even, you will get odd, or total minus odd is equal to, you will get even, right? So now you tell me there are 3 possibilities. There are only 2 possibilities. So what are the hashtag number of even factors of 24? This is how we'll do 3 into 2. This is why we'll do 3 into 2. Guys, did you follow me? Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Thank you so much. Those who did not get it, please, I'll have to move in the interest of time. I'm so sorry about that. Okay. Please watch it again. Okay. Or if by any chance you did not understand it, come to me, I'll tell you again, right? In 101. Cool. So now you know the even number of factors are 8. So sorry, 6. So automatically your odd number of factors will become 2 because total we know is 8. Right now, guys? Guys, shall we move? Yes or no? I'm going to clear the ink.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Thank you so much. Okay. Divisibility rule, please go and read by yourself. Algebraic formula A plus B, everybody know what is the square. A minus B, what is the square of it? A plus B, what is the whole cube of it? Remember it, you know it, everybody knows it. It's in the open sources, right? You do not want me to tell you, right, guys? Or do you want me to? I mean, come on, yeah, seriously. Okay, I'll tell you one. A square, this is A plus B plus C whole square. If you expand it, it's written as A square plus B square plus C square plus 2 into AB plus BC plus CA. Right, guys? Okay. Now you will ask, sir, we are studying number system and now you are including algebraic formula. Little bit we study just for the namesake. Right, guys? Shall we move? Move, guys?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Thank you so much. Probability. What is probability? Number of favorable outcomes divided by total outcomes. When you throw a dice, what is the probability of getting 2? Quick, guys, quick.
1, sir.
How is this 1? Who is that?
1 by 6.
Yes, who said 1? Yeah, please come front, buddy.
Right.
Buddy.
Number 2 will come 1 even 2.
Yeah,
Favorable event.
number 2 will come even 1. So number of favorable outcome is what? This is 1. This is basically 1. And what are the total outcomes? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means 1 by 6. Right, guys? So similarly, if I ask you, what is the probability of getting 5? So how much is that? How much is that?
1 by 6.
1 by
1 by
6.
6. In a deck of cards, okay, what is the probability of getting an ace? How many aces are there? Do you know? It's
1 by
4.
4.
Sorry, it's not 1 by,
1
it's
by
not.
13, sir.
1 by 13.
Yes, 1 by 13. The deck of cards, there are 52 cards. They won't tell you anywhere that there are 52 cards. You will have to know it. They won't tell you there are 4 A's. So 4 by 52. Right, guys? 1 by 30. P of A given B. What is P of A given B? It means that probability of A given probability of B. That means given means B has happened. And now what is the probability that A will happen? Let's try to represent it this way. This is your A, this is your B. Okay, this is in terms of probability. Probability of A, probability of B. We are into probability now. Okay. B has happened. Okay, B has happened. The entire B has happened. Now they are saying probability of A given B has happened. So this intersection part is the answer of yours, right? So it is given by this formula. Just remember it. Okay. Why? Because there is not much prevalent of probability in your examination. So far in 10 years of question paper, I was able to find only one question, and that we'll be doing it. Okay. So P of A given B, though there are many other concepts in probability as well. Okay. Do not think that this is the only concept. There's a lot of concept. It can drive you mad. Okay. It has drove me mad. Okay. At some point of time. So P of A given B is given as P of A intersection B divided by P of B. Right, guys? Right. 10th class. You did not study it in 10th class. So similarly, if I have to ask you P of B given A, what will be the value of it? Whether you write P of A intersection B, this is what your A intersection B, or you write B intersection A, both are same. Both are same, no, guys?
Yes, sir.
So whether you write P of A intersection B or B intersection A, it's given. But in denominator, it's given B. So this one will write in the denominator. The probability of this one will write in the denominator. Right, guys?
Yes, sir.
Shall we jump onto the question? By 8, we should finish it off, guys. Come on. You will realize how easy these questions are. Okay, this is the first one. Please be quick. I'll also solve it with you. Thomas, 3 cube 2n minus 1.
Option A,
Who is that?
Harita, sir.
Let me verify it. You sure, Harita?
Yes,
If
sir.
it is, yeah, please recheck once. Hari. So if the base is same, if I say you 10 to the power 2x is equal to 10 to the power 15, which means what? These two number has to be same. That means 2x has to be 15. I mean, let's keep it 10, something like this. Isn't it, guys? So now we are doing 6n minus 3 is equal to. Now, Harita, tell me what is the answer. Okay, yeah, you are right. I thought it is 3 over here. Thank you so much. Guys, do you want me to explain it to you? Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? Shall we move? You guys know it. That's why you are here. Harish Shri, Dinesh, Christy, thank you so much for being so resilient. I cannot thank you guys anymore. Thank you so much. And you
Sir.
know, during this, yes, who is that?
Sir, 3 power 12 is 243 or so.
Sorry? 3?
3 power 12 is 243 whole power 3 or a source.
Yep. Yes. 3 raised to the power 4 is 243. Okay. We know no. X to the power m into n is nothing but x to the power mn. Mn. By this we have written this as this.
Sir, but 3 power 4 is 81, right, sir?
So only 3 power 5 is equal to 243, sir.
You sure? Or I'm sleeping? Okay, yeah,
3 power 5
absolutely.
whole power 3.
Yup. 3 power 5, yeah.
3 power
So over here,
5, it will be 15, sir.
it will be 15. Okay. Sorry, yeah. Actually, I remembered it because when I solved it, this number was coming as 18. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for correcting. Shall we move to the next question? Happens
Yes,
sometimes.
sir.
Yep. And these are called what? Silly mistakes, and it will happen in your exams. Okay, exams. So there are two ways to counter it. The one is to you be focused and don't make this mistake. And the another one is that whatever is your target, whatever the target that you want to achieve, let's say you want to achieve 200 marks, you should be aiming for 270, 280. So, then plus or minus, you will get this much of marks. Right? Exam scenario I'm talking about. It happens. Not a big deal. Yes, so this is the only question that we came across. Yes, Harishri, thank you so much for joining. Please go to college, no worries. We'll do the rest of the question. You can see the recording as well, no problem. Yes, guys,
Thank you, sir.
thank you so much, Harishri. Thank you so much for your beautiful doubts. I hope that this doubt was for everyone. Nobody else had that much of guts to ask. You asked, that's why I told. And thank you so
Thank you,
much,
sir.
class, for being very patient with her. Yep. Yes, guys. Two dice are thrown together. What is the probability that the sum of the numbers on the two faces is divisible by 4 or 6? It's divisible by 4 or 6 means what? Divisible by 4 or 6 means what? It should come 4 or 8 or 12. Right? Divisible by 6 means it should come either 6 or 12. Okay. So let's take 1 came. Okay. So can we make 4? Yes. 3 comes, we make 4. Can we make 6? Yes. 5 comes, we are able to make. Can we make 8, 12, something like that? No, we cannot. 2. Can we make it 4? Yes, we can make it 4. 2. Can we make it 2, 4? In the first dice, okay, we are keeping the first dice constant. Look there, guys, there is no other way other than to do it manually like this. Okay, if you find some better way than this, you let me know. Right? 4, 6, 8. Can we make it 12? No, we cannot make it 12. If we have to make it 12, the other dice has to come 10. Okay, that's not the case. First dice is 3. Let's do it. 1, 3, 5 comes, it's 8. 3, 3. Can you make it 12? No. 4. The other dice will have to come 0, but there'll be some number. Okay. So we cannot make even 4, but we can make 4, 4, 2, 8. Right? 5, 3, 8, 5, 1, 6, 5, 7, 12. No. 6, 6, 2, 6, 6. Is there any other possibility, guys? Is there any other possibility? 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2,
No, sir.
3, 3, 6. 6 plus 8 is how much? 14. And how many total possibilities are there?
7 by 18, sir.
36.
36. Okay. Pari, who was that 1 by 18? That's a silly mistake you are doing.
So 7 by 18, sir.
Okay, sorry, you said 7. I heard 1. Anyways. Thank you so much. Shall we move? Yep. I know. You guys know it. You tell me how will you solve it? And then I will tell you. Shall I? Guys, look. Look, guys. There is no other way than doing it in long form division method. Okay. Let me not write it over here. Okay. If you try to factorize it, it will become something like this. And you cannot basically factorize these A, B, C, D. Okay. So these are not, we cannot factorize it, right? So, one moment. Okay, cool. So, look carefully. This is a trick, guys. Okay. All the numbers are same. I mean, all the expression, it's all the same, almost same. With what is the difference? Somewhere it is plus and somewhere it is minus. So far with me, guys.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
With me so far.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Look at it carefully. When we try to do it in the long form division method, let's say, whenever we try to do it in the long form division method, this one will cancel out this one. Okay. This one will cancel out this one, and this third C will cancel out this one. Okay. Or the whole one. Okay. This is the entire is of C, basically. Right. So if we have to match this, okay, this sign, I mean, this x square, the coefficient of x square, the sign of it, if it is positive, over here, it also needs to be positive. This second term, the x term, which is negative, it also needs to be negative. And for C, if it is positive, for C also, it should be positive. That's it. Now you have concluded that this itself is the factor. Okay. Now you will take it and move. But for your, quenching, I mean, you must be disturbed like how the hell I have written it this way. So you want to verify it. Let's verify it. Okay. I mean, if you had this doubt, this query that, sir, why did you select this? Because I saw that this will cancel out this sign, x square sign, and this x sign. This should be the same, and the C sign, it should be the same. Okay. Because when we do this long form of division, we first introduce x, which means this will become automatically, this will become what? X square, x cube, sorry, when you multiply all this. The whole point of doing the long form division method is to eliminate the highest of the powers and keep eliminating that. Right, guys? So it is x cube minus 4x square plus 7x minus plus minus. Okay. If it is plus, then how much is this? X square plus minus 4x plus 7. Can we do it at one time? Did you guys get it? Guys, did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Shall we move? Thank you so much if you got it. Shall we move?
Yes, sir.
We'll do, I mean, how many of you are here? You are 16 of us. 729. Let's do a few more questions. This one is done. If n is even, then let's just put n is equal to 2, 4, 6, 8.
35, sir.
Yeah, move. What's the next question? Tell me. Anybody who did not know the previous one? Anybody who did not understand? Shall we move, guys?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Thank you. The sum of two numbers and their product is this. A plus B is equal to 24. AB is equal to 143. Guys, we all know a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. Can we find out this one?
Option
Can
C.
you? Yep. Thank you so much. Let's do some speed math over here as well. AB whole square, 24 square is how much? 256. How much is that? It's more than 400. I'm also sleeping. 576 minus 682092. Thank you so much. Next. Do you want me to tell this? No, I won't tell you. Yes, do this one. Take your time and do this one. I'm also doing. I will help. I'll try to help you guys. The hint over here is that you have to turn it into a what? A completely square. Okay, you have to represent it into form of a plus b whole square. I mean, or a plus, one moment, a plus c whole square and a plus d whole square. It's not divided by or. Okay, or. Guys, look here. I just give you some hint. Can we reorganize it at like this? A all common, A writing together. Okay. Plus 4 we'll write. Why I've written, I'll tell you. Let's write it b square plus 2b plus 1. Is it, guys? I mean, both are same. We are just expanding it, guys. We're just expanding it right now. Is it, what is this, guys? A plus 2 whole square? Is it? Boys,
Yes, sir.
is it b plus 1 whole square is equal to 0? If you put a is equal to minus 2, what will be the value of b? Tell me. This gone on to a toss. B will be minus 1. If a is equal to minus 2, b is equal to minus 1. Now put this value over here and tell me what is the answer. Boys, done. Tell the answer fast, guys, fast. Faster, guys.
1 by 3.
Sir, 1 by
Yep.
3.
Yep. What was the answer? You got the approach? Got the approach,
Yes,
guys?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Yeah, this one. Try to find root x plus something whole square. Try to make this in this form. Okay. Tell me the answer, guys. Okay, let me do it with you. This term is nothing but root x whole square, a square plus 2 into a, but we need 1 by 4 over here. That means b is what? 1 by 8 plus b square. So far, any doubt, guys? Guys,
No, sir.
what is the value of a?
1 by 8, sir.
1 by 8 plus or minus 1 by 8. Yeah. Why plus or minus? Do I have to tell you?
No, sir.
Cool. Yep. Don't use pen and paper. Answer this. It's which one will you take? A or B? In exam, which
Option
one will
A,
you take?
sir.
A.
Yeah, absolutely A. Two consecutive number. Okay, 11 and 10 are not consecutive number, guys. 10 and 11 are consecutive numbers. I mean, they are, in a way, they are, essentially they are, but in its essence, they aren't. I mean, we are going back, we are not going front. Right? Do I have to tell you? Yes, boys. Largest given prime number 11, 13, 17, 19. That means 17, 13, 11. 13, 11, 9. 11, 9, 7. Or something. Okay. Product of first three is 385 and last three is 1001. Last three, 9 into 7, 21. 21 into 3. No, this is not your answer. 7 into 3 up. It can happen. This also can
9 is
happen.
not a prime number, right?
Yeah, sorry. 11. Which one should we write? 7. 1 second. Apologies, guys. I'm also like 2.5 hours up. 7. 1 second. Yeah. But it won't affect it. Okay. 7, 5. Yeah. Yeah. Now, yeah. Thank you so much for pointing it out. Happens. If you multiply this, how much is that? 35 into 11. Is it 385? Guys, look.
Yes, sir.
The point that I'm trying to make over here is to eliminate it. Okay. Over here, if you do 7, 11, 5, obviously this is not going to reach 1000. It's nowhere 1001. These three numbers. Are they? No. Okay. But when we multiplied this 7, 5, 11, we found out that no, okay, fine. This one should be the first three. So what will the largest one? Over here. How will you eliminate this one? You can find the magnitude of it. This is somewhere close to 20, somewhere close to 2400. Okay. This will give you more than 3000, right? Okay. I mean, how much is that? 13 into 17 into 19. Okay. Or you can go by the unit digit. 7 into 9, 63. 63 unit digit is 3. 3 into 3 is 9. 9 is your unit digit. Okay, that means unit digit cannot be 9 because we want unit digit as 1. Because we want the last 3 to be 1001. Okay. And prime number, unfortunately, we do not have this option to write x plus 2, x plus 4 or something like that, x plus 6, right? Like the way we write it in even numbers, odd numbers or something like that. Right, guys, shall we move? Thank you so much for pointing out about that 9. Yes, answers. Quick, guys. Quick. Let's assume this as your perfect square. What's the case? If I do any error, please let me know. 16. Okay, let's put it 1. Yes, guys. What did you find? What did you find, guys? A, B, C, D. What is that? What is that, boys? Hmm? They are saying what is the least number to be added to 7700? What is the nearest square to 7700? 7700 nearest square. So we'll have to assume this as some square. Okay. Now we do it this long form division method 8 times 64 13. This over here addition and write it down 16. I don't know whether you guys use this method in south or not, but this is how we have learnt in north. Okay. In the way the process of learning mathematics is slightly different in north and south. That's what I have observed. Guys, are you with me? Are you
Yes,
with
sir.
me, guys? Okay, this is how many? 8 times. Again, this is 8 times. Calculate what is 88 square. 64, 64. 128. Right now. That means 1, 3, 4, 4, 13, 64, 77. This is the number. This is the nearest square, right? You do 87 square as well on that side. That's way below this. It will come to somewhere around very less number. Okay, it will come. I don't know if it is even crossing 6,000 or not. So what is that number, guys? Had this number been 7744, we decipher it from here that the deficiency is 44. Guys, which one of this is answer? A, B, C, D, guys. Quick, guys.
None of these.
None of this.
None of these. Yeah, say it. Whenever we have to take the none of these, we start doubting ourselves that yes or no, whether or not this answer is there or not. Okay. This is, yes, none of this is the answer. Quick. No problem, Shruti. Thank you so much for joining. Just please go and do your all the sums that we have here. Okay. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for participation. Cool. Thank you so much. You can drop off. Yeah. Quick, guys. Quick. Thank you, Avikaran. Thank you so much for joining, buddy. How much is that, guys? Guys. Anybody? Deepti, Harita.
Calculating, sir.
Jesus. Sorry?
Doing.
Oh, yeah, please. Please do. Meanwhile, I'll have a chocolate.
$280.
Yep, that's correct. Who was that?
Harita.
Yes. Thank you so much. Look, Harita, you know the process. You knew how to find the answer. But I wanted you to learn how to do it quickly and fastly. Okay.
Sir.
He was asked to find 3 by 14. And he found for 3 by 14. And we know the difference is 150. You know it. Every one of us know it. That's why we
Yes,
are
sir.
here. Right. Then you did, reduced it to find this. Did you match the denominator?
No, sir.
If you match the denominator, it will look something like this. He was supposed to find 6 by 28. He found out 28 by 21 by 28. Harita, Jesus, and whoever is there in the class. Muilan, Rajesh, Shiva, Mateshwaran and Sneha, Deepti, Dinesh. Thank you so much for staying back. So how much more? How much more? 15. 15 by 28 only, no more. It's 150. Right, let's assume something as x over here. Since you guys know how to find it, you basically know that it's over here is x. I mean, we'll assume no some number, some x. Harita. Are you with me? I mean, are you guys getting it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just match the denominator, match the denominator. You get what? 15 by 28 is equal to 150. That means what? This 10 times gone, 280 is your answer. That's it. If you do this 3 by 4 minus 3 by 14, you must have done this 28 and then, no, how many times, guys? 21 and all that. Just match it in your mind, just match it. Or over here itself, the question paper itself, you just match it. Right? Reduce the number of steps. Reduce this urge of picking up your pen and paper. Okay. Find two natural numbers whose sum is 85 and the least common multiple. Is it LCM? Guys, give me the answer quick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay. Okay. Okay, take your time. No worries. In
Is it
SSB,
D?
yeah, absolutely, it's option D. By looking at the options, okay, you see all of them adds 85. 30, will it ever reach 102? No. Okay, 68, will it ever reach 102? No. 55 to 2 is 110. That's it, gone. This is your answer. Do you want me to explain it? Move. Quick. Tell me, what is the answer? Use options. Tell, quick. Quick, guys, quick. Ten plus something is equal to thrice of x minus 10. Find it. Tell me. How much is that, guys? Guys. What's the
20.
answer, guys? Who is
20,
that?
sir.
Yeah, 20, 20. What's your
20.
answer then? None of
None
these.
of these.
None of these. Just tick the none of these. Confidently tick the none of these. Yeah, tell me this. One moment. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Tell me this. Do not calculate. No calculation, please. Boys and girls, any breakthrough? Shall I? Shall I explain it to you? Okay, I'll take 1 more minute. Yes, Harita, Deepti, Milan, Rajesh, Khanna, Shivakumar. What do you think? Sneha, Shivakumar, Gokul, Krishna, Rajesh, Milan, Mateshwaran, Jalni. You're all good chaps. What do you think about this question? Guys, say yes or no. Do you want to give up? I don't know, sir. Oh, come on.
Option B.
Option
B. B.
B. This one.
Yes, sir.
B for beta. B for ball. Who is
Yes,
this?
sir. Janani.
Janani. Janani, do you have a calculator?
No, sir.
Okay, let's try and use our calculator. It's how much? It's how much? Let's use the calculator. 69 raised to the power. Where is raised to the power? Okay, 3 minus. Okay, let's put it in the bracket. Minus. How much is that? 65. Sorry?
No, sir, nothing.
Please note down this number. Okay. But if you do not want to note down this number, no worries. 69 into, okay, 69 into, where is into? Into 69 plus 69 into 65 plus 65 into 65. Right, guys? Let's click. Shall we click equal to what? Will it come 0, 1, 2, 4? Good. And how were you able to find it? How were you able to find it? Jesus, fantastic, buddy. Thank you so much. Look here carefully. We see that there is some number. Okay, we see that there is some number. Over here is AQ minus BQ. Okay. In division, they have given A square plus AB plus B square. Right? Right, guys? I don't know. I honestly don't know what is the algebraic formula of all this. Okay. So in exam scenario, I did something. And what did I do? I took some random numbers. Let us say I took numbers as 4 and 2. Okay. 4 and 2. Or any other number. But not as big as this 69, 79, 15, 20 or something like that. Let's take some easy number. Let's take 4 and 2. Okay. Let's assume 4 as, okay, if we have to write it in terms of the same simplification, we must have written like this. Sorry, yeah. 4 into 4 plus 4 into 2 plus 2 into 2. Guys, I mean, same thing we have written. No? We have written the same thing.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's calculate that. Now it's easy for us to calculate. 64 minus 8. 16 plus 8 plus 4. How much is that? It's how much? Denominator. Is it 2? Guys, is it 2? What did you observe? This 2 is the difference of 4 minus 2. But yet we will not conclude that the answer to this question is 69 minus 65. We will take one more. we will take one more. Okay. We will take one more, and this time let's take 5 and 2. We should get answer as 3. If we get answer as 3, we'll conclude that the difference is your answer. Okay. So 5Q 125. Guys, please tell me if I do any silly mistake. Minus 8 divided by 10 plus 25 plus 4. How much is that? In the denominator 39, it is 117. Guys, how much is 39 into 3? It's 120 minus 3. Is it 117? Yup. Our hypothesis is correct. Right, buddy? So what is the answer to this question, guys? Yes, Moilan, you can leave, buddy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mateshwaran. Yup, buddy. Yup. You guys are allowed to leave post 7 itself. Yes, who is that? Who is that? Guys, did you get it? Did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah, I mean that's why I tell you to be unorthodox. Okay. Wherever you find X, Y, Z, start putting values. Wherever you find theta, put 45. Wherever you find triangle, work it with 30, 60, 90 degrees. Right, guys? Shall we call it a day, or we shall do a few more? Yeah, let's do this one. This is the last question for the day. And this was a challenger to me, as a challenger to you as well. Okay. And thank you so much, Jesus Janini. Mind blowing. Okay. Even I was thinking, a lot of time I was thinking how to solve that bloody question. Yeah, this is another that bloody question. Yes.
It can be also solved with the formula, sir.
Yes,
What?
sir.
Yes,
A
yes.
cube minus B
Yes, sir.
cube.
A minus B.
Absolutely, absolutely, guys, absolutely.
Ah.
A cube minus B cube, there's a lot of formula to it. Yes, I know. I know. I know. Okay. This is basically your nothing but A minus B, sorry, A minus B into this whole number to the numerator. Right? Right, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So you just do this like this. But I was just saying that in case, for me, I'm not a very big fan of formula, guys, tell you. Okay. So at that point of time, it did not strike to me, and it can happen to any one of you as well, right?
Yes, sir.
So in that case, what will we do? This is another one method. If you know the formula over here, the best way is to go by formula. That's it. Okay, that's it. Just all others that you will see, it's all based on formula. Let's say, for example, I show you. Not this one. Easy, easy. Will we be able to solve it? This is also easy. Okay, this one, formula only. No,
Sir, you already showed some questions.
sorry,
Let me
sorry.
solve them.
Yeah, which one? This one?
No, sir, the decimal multiplication.
Decimal multiplication. Okay, okay, yeah. Let's go back. Let's go back to our. It's all formula based only, but in case you do not know, yeah, guys, this is the last question for the day. We are 7 of us. Harita is still hanging on. Janni is still hanging on. Rajesh Khanna is still hanging on. Shiva Kumar, Gokul. Cool. This is a challenger to you. Let me chuck two answers to you. Okay. This and this is not your answer. So which one will be your answer? 6 or 7? Which one would you like to go with? And yeah, obviously you are not supposed to do this long form multiplication like this. Who is that?
Sir.
Sorry, please come on. Is it Jesus, Journey?
No, sir. Harita.
Harita. Okay, your voice is breaking like anything. Harita says 7.
So I think
Harita.
it's 6, sir.
Yes, it's 6. Let's do it in the calculator. We got the calculator on 95 into 7.5. 95 into 7.5. What is the other number, guys? 0.02554. 0.02554. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Harita, it's 6.
Sir.
Yes, it's 6. So how did we we do not have calculators. In the absence of calculators, how do we do it? Look, Harita, Jesus, or whoever it is. Okay. And who answered this 6? Who was that, buddy? Thank you so much.
Sir,
Was that
Rajesh,
Shiv?
sir.
Rajesh. Yeah. Thank you so much, buddy. 2554. Okay. Wherever you multiply, let's say 2-digit number, let's say like this. Okay. 2-digit number with a 2-digit number. Okay. It will give either that number of digit, the total number of digit, okay, or less than 1, okay, or 1 less. I mean, either it will give 3 or 4, okay, right? So over here also, it will also give 3, okay, we know. Let's try to understand it this way, guys. What actually happens? Let's try to do 90 into 90. How much is that? It's 8100.
Sir.
How many
Yes, sir.
digits? 4.
4 digits.
Let's do 20 into 19. How much is that? 380. How many digits? 3. Guys, 3.
Yes,
So
sir.
if
Yes,
we
sir.
divide these numbers after point, sorry, if we multiply after point these numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7. Like after point, after decimal, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, either 6 or 7. Guys, did you get me?
Yes, sir.
Guys, did you get me? Guys, did you get me? Look
Yes, sir.
carefully. With this logic, we have eliminated option 1 and D. With this logic. And look carefully. If we know that it's 6 or 7, if we multiply, sorry, it's a 75. Yeah. If we multiply 75 with, let's say we assume this number at 0.03, I mean after point, we're just thinking after point, that means after decimal, that means this number, you multiply it, how much it is giving? It is giving 3. 3 numbers only, no? Boys, girls, are you with me?
Yes,
Had
sir.
this number over here been 92554, your answer would have been 7. Just try to understand it. Just 2%, okay? Just 0.02, yeah, it's out of 100, it's bloody just 2. Right? So this means that even though we are multiplying after decimal, there are 2 digits. The 0 will be considered as a digit, right? Right, guys? And over here it is 75. Now, if had this been 0.75 into 0.90, now tell me how much you might have got. Okay, let's keep it as 95. 75 into 95, how much is that? 75 into 95. It's a 4-digit. It's a 4-digit, guys. That means essentially, since this value is just so low, I mean, it's just so small that it will not help in increasing the number of digits from 6 to 7. It will essentially remain 6 only. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, did
Yes,
you
sir.
get it?
Yes, sir.
Anybody who did not get it? If you got it, thank you so much for joining today's class. I hope you enjoyed number system and probability. I tell you, it's a very enjoyable one. Okay, I mean, there is you can be on your own like this. Okay, and I know you guys enjoy, you guys appreciate mathematics, and that's why you are wherever you are. Okay, so thank you so much for sticking with me. Thank you so much for listening to my lectures. Keep up the performance and work on your weakness and play on your strength. Bye bye. Have a great day ahead.
Thank you, sir.
Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you
sir.
so much. Yeah.